Hi folks, this is Shad from the Colombo Football Club, and today we are going to discuss about the Sri Lanka versus Nepal game at the SAF Championship. So you hope you guys will stick around and let's go to the show. You're with Colombo Football Club Fan Talk. Hi guys, I hope you guys did have a great weekend. Of course, to be honestly, not that great for me since we did go 1-0 down to Bangladesh in our opening game. It was a quite disappointing result, and of course, I believe it must be the same to all of you as well, because we did try to come into the game in a positive note, but things did not work as planned for us, and it was quite unfortunate that we had to face the defeat in the first game. Sri Lanka did try quite often. We did have a very decent first half, though. We did take some chances, and we did try to go up and play. But however, going on with the game, we did realize that the fitness levels of the boys probably it probably the reason I feel is that we did have a 4:30 kickoff, which is a very humid time for a game, and it was quite unsettled from our end. As you can see, our guys did not quite carry on with passes and play as planned. We did have problems when it comes to defensive wise. Now that we will be going to the next game without Duxon Puselas, since he had got a red card. I personally think it was not a penalty to begin with, since the handball was out of the penalty box. It was an offence. It was a handball, so the red card does valid according to me, but I don't think it was a penalty to be given. But all things do happen and for a reason, and it was not the good reason for us. Well, what's next? We are playing Nepal at 9:30 kickoff. This is the only 9:30 kickoff game we have, so Sri Lanka will need to take all the positives on with what we have, and the game is sort of a do and die game for us. Talking about Nepal, Nepal is a team which has been having games quite often. They did play the World Cup FIFA qualifiers as well, and just after that they did have a friendly tournament with hosting India in early September, and then they flew to Qatar for training. In Qatar they did play club games against Qatar club sides, and also just before they came back to Male, they had a huge defeat against Oman 7-2. But looking at the first game, how they performed, they were quite in the back end, as in Maldives did dominate that game quite well. If you do see, look at the positions and the figures. However, fortune favors the brave. I say they did score in the latter part of the game to take away the win from the hosts and the defending champions, Maldives. Nepal did recruit Abdullah Lemuthare ahead of SAF, and he has been taking charge of the Nepal team for a while now. Possibly about over 5 games he was in charge of Nepal. The team, he prefers to play a quite of attacking football. From the Nepal team, I would have my eyes on 4 particular players that I would be looking on, starting with the captain Kiran Chemchong. He is one of the most experienced goalkeepers in Southeast Asia. He equally to Sujan. He has a very strong physique and a very good reflexes in terms of saving. Of course, they have Rohit Chand and Anja Thamang as well. The two defensive players will put our forwards into test without a doubt. We also need to watch out for the guy Manish Danghi. This guy is a speedster. He's also joined Nepal as he lives in South Korea, but he was also recently included in the Nepal squad. So we will have to watch out for them. As you can see, Abdul Al Makri did say that he wants to play. He knows that the Sri Lankans will play physically quite well. So I presume that they might try to play, use tempers in the game and try to provocate our players in the field, especially guys like Samud Dilshan and Harsha Fernando and Jude Suman. These guys can get abbreviated very quickly, so we need to watch out in playing the mind games in the field, and concentrate on the game and quite focus on. In absence of Puseless's space, I think Jude Suman will be brought in back as a centre back, so we might go back with our 5-4-1 formation with Chalana and Harsha playing the wing back roles. Centre backs would be Jude Suman, Samud and Charita will play the defensive roles, and I also think mostly Mervyn Hamilton will be brought back to his prominent defensive midfield role as well. And on top of it, we might bring Fazal or Edison Figueroa, but the concern with Fazal and Edison is regarding fitness. They tend to get with their age, they quite tend to get more tired than the rest of the guys, but it's again, let's hope to see some positive football. I am looking forward to see Dillon starting along with Wasim in the front, so which will have quite a couple of chances to be created for us, and with early goal, 1 or 2, we might be able to settle in the game. Let's hope for the best, and let's play Sri Lanka does well again against Nepal, a team which we have not been that good. You need to look into records. The last time we played them was during the SAF Suzuki Cup, where we drove 1-all thanks to Jude Suman's 89-minute free kick goal. Nevertheless, let's hope to see Sri Lanka do well. Go Sri Lanka. And thanks for watching our episode today, and I look forward to speak to you guys soon. Bye.